Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, this is Captain Rottazar of the I.S.U.P.K. down here in Atlanta, Georgia, inviting you to the I.S.U.P.K's 49th annual Passover. You understand? Passover this year will be held on March 30th at the Roosevelt Ballroom. It's the 2nd Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York. And we inviting all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to this year's Passover in the spirit of brotherhood. That's what the Passover is about. That's what the I.S.U.P.K. is about. It's brotherhood. You understand? That, shalom.
Come join us March 30th at sundown. All Israel is invited for the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commandant General Yohanna and the I.S.U.P.K. So you better not miss it. Shalom.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters, man. This is the I.S.U.P.K. out of 125th, Harlem, New York. All right, under Commanding General Yohanna. All right, pay your tithes. Pay your tithes to the real priests and prophets of the Most High in the I.S.U.P.K. 10% of all earnings and increase should come into the man of the Lord. All right, the Passover. Get to the Passover. We have the Passover, the Lord's 49th annual Passover, man. Hosted by Commanding General Yohanna of the I.S.U.P.K. If it is not of the I.S.U.P.K., it is not of the Lord. All right. Commanding General Yohanna, it is going to be held at the Roosevelt Ballroom, 2nd Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York, 10701. All right. March 30th at sundown. $200 per person or per family. You come by yourself, $200. Come with your whole family, it's still only $200. If you cannot make it to the Passover, call the camp nearest you, or go on ISUPK.com to find the camp nearest you if you don't know where it is, and we'll make sure you can we'll make sure you get there. If you don't have transportation, if you don't have funds to get there, we'll make sure that you and your family get to the Passover, man. There is no excuse not to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. All right. So with that we're gonna get into interracial marriage. All right, interracial marriage. You know, a lot of our people, you know what I'm saying, really love, like, you know, since the beginning of time, you know, we love these heathen customs, we love their ways, we love, you know, everything that they do. No matter how disgusting and wicked it may be, you know, we love to do it. You know what I'm saying? We love, you know, they can be as disgusting as they want to be, and we just be like, you know what? You know, that, man, maybe that dog actually ain't as bad as it looks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sleeping with whores ain't that bad. You know, maybe it's not that bad to blow another man's rod as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a disgusting thing. We want to live like these heathens. But a lot of it comes to, you know, interracial marriage is another one of those things to make us okay with these things and make us be like, hey, you know, my wife, you know, a lot of brothers come into the truth, they are married to a heathen, or they don't come into the truth, I should say, because they're married to a heathen. They be like, you know, I can't come into the truth because, you know, my wife is a heathen. My wife is a dude, I gotta hate my wife. Like, no, you don't have to hate your wife. You know what I'm saying? But she is not welcome to the Passover. You know what I'm saying? That's part of your punishment for going against the words of the Most High, or for being ignorant to the words of the Most High, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. But you still got to keep that woman, because that's the law. You can't just toss a woman to the side after you lay with her. You know what I'm saying? The world will tell you, you know, you can marry a woman and get a divorce and toss her to the side. The only way you can get rid of a woman and toss her to the side is if she sleeps with another man. That's it. All right? That's the only way you can get rid of your wife. And also, with that, sex is also marriage. So this is, you know, to understand that what marriage is not going down to the government center and getting a piece of paper and then putting a ring on it, as Beyonce would say. That doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because that piece of paper can be burnt up, that ring can go to waste, you know what I'm saying, can be, you know, melted down or whatever you're going to do. Those things are not more important and more valuable than your body. All right, your body is more valuable and more important than a piece of paper in a ring. And also, that piece of paper means nothing as far as marriage goes when two men can go get that same piece of paper.
Right.
You understand? Yeah, Two men can go get that same piece of paper, that same ring, go to that same courthouse and get that same marriage. That means nothing.
Right.
Okay? But what two men can't do is lay down and conceive a child. They can't do that. Two women cannot do that. And that's what marriage is. A man and a woman coming together, becoming one, and laying with each other and producing a child. That's when a man and a woman becomes one. Okay? That's the real marriage. All right? The white man wants to be God, so he'll tell you that you're not married unless he says so. All right? And so a lot of these simple women out here will try to hold you to that standard because ultimately it puts them over you in the relationship. It allows them to have somebody who's going to force you to stay with them even if they're being disgusting and sleeping with other men or whatever's going on. You are forced, and you know what I'm saying? Even though if you want to go have another wife, it forces them to make you not be able to do that, to make you be able to lose everything you've worked for because you're doing what God says you can do. You know what I mean? So we're going to get the first scripture. First, before we do that, I want to get some understanding of what the sex is marriage. So grab Genesis 24 and 67. All right? We're going to just grab that to get you to understand that sex is what marriage is, and we should not be having interracial marriage. All right? We should not be laying down with heathens. We should not be laying down with anybody that is not of the 12 tribes of the lost sheep of Israel, that is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. All right? Check out the 12 tribes chart on ISUPK.com to see if you are Israel. And that's if your father is of those 12 tribes. Okay? It doesn't matter if your mother, if your father is a white man and your mother is black, you are a heathen. You are an Edomite. And you cannot come to the Passover. That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? You will not be a part of the kingdom of heaven. You know what I mean? And that's just how that goes. But let's get it, brother.
Genesis chapter 24, verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife.
Okay, hold on. He took her to his mother's tent and took her, and she became what?
His wife.
He took her to his mother's tent, and she became his wife. All right, he didn't go get a piece of paper. He didn't go get a ring on it. He didn't go, in front of the congregation. It wasn't that. He took her into his mother's tent, and what did he read that from the top again?
Yeah, Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
He brought her into his tent. And
took Rebekah. And she became his wife.
She became his wife. He laid with her. Sex is not a word that's in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? That's not a word that's in the Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? We say took her, lie with her, known her, different things like that to represent that they was talking about sex, okay? In the scriptures. Is that it on that? Let's get the rest.
And he loved her. And Isaac was comforted after his mother's death.
Right. Okay. So, he fell in love with her. He loved her. He laid with her, you know what I'm saying? She, had that sunshine, and she was his. That was his wife. He ain't tossed her to the side. He didn't do none of those things. That was his woman, man. And brothers know when they lay with them, that be their woman, because as soon as another brother lay with them, you be mad. You know what I mean? You be ready to kill and die over that sunshine. You know what I'm saying? You be ready to kill and die over it, man, because you know what I'm saying? You don't got a piece of paper or a ring or nothing, but somebody lay with a woman who you've been sleeping with, who is your baby mama, who you like to call brothers killing over them baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Because, that's your wife, man. Y'all have become one, all right? So don't stop trying to play games. You ready to kill over that brother, beat up everybody, go throw acid in sisters' faces, risk your whole life for that brother and that ride. Cut it out, sisters. You know that's your husband.
Right.
At the end of the day, man. So stop letting the white man confuse you into following his customs and traditions. All right? And let him really get your money, because that's really what it's all about. Letting him be the head of your household. That's what that marriage really is. And instead of letting the Most High be the head of your household. All right?
Right.
So let's grab, so to show that, so that's one of them. We can get one more. Grab, just in case people want to say, well, that's just one thing. Maybe they could grab Exodus 22 and 16 real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just for the people. If that scripture wasn't enough, we'll get another one for you just to show you that sex is marriage according to these scriptures. Let's get it.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed,
right,
and lie with her.
If a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, that is not engaged to somebody, that's what betrothed is. Betrothed, Salaka. That's what betrothed is. If a man lie, get a woman who is not betrothed, who is not promised to another man. All right? You know what I mean? They call it nowadays engaged. You know what I mean? But, you know, nowadays they already be having sex while they're engaged. So, really they're married. But, you know, we just to be just, you know, right. As far as their traditions go, they're not supposed to be having sex until the marriage night. That's why, and even in the Esau marriage, the honeymoon is there what they call it. It's called to consecrate. Exactly. To consecrate the marriage is what happens on the honeymoon night. That's why they have that honeymoon time to consecrate the marriage. That's when you become one under the Lord. That's when you do that thing that creates life and death. Right. That wedding ring or that marriage paper is not going to cause life or death. It will, like, you know, monetarily, like, you know, that piece of paper can make you broke like Tiger Woods from marriage. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody take all your money like that and you be,
It's like, if you don't mind, what I was going to say is that there's nothing wrong with buying your wife a ring, but you should never have that as a symbol to seal or, seal or make it be used for, y'all marriage to, complete or, commitment towards y'all marriage. Right. You should never do that, but you can always buy your wife a ring or something if she chooses to, she wants one.
Right. And
it has nothing to do with the marriage. It's just a ring, all that friendship ring, abstinent ring, all that gay shit. That's not something that we do. Okay. See what I'm saying? So we can do that, but never symbolize it as this is for, our marriage or something like that. Nah, that's not our culture. That's not something that we do.
The water.
Yeah.
And that's you should never put, the Most High should be over your marriage.
Right.
You put the ring over the marriage, people be ready to kill. You ain't got your ring on, you know what I'm saying, ready to cry and kill over that ring. You making the ring more important than the Most High. Like, you'll be more mad at him for taking the ring off than eating a pork chop sandwich or something. Or, you know what I mean? Like, when you should be more mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep going. So I'll read that from the top again.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed.
That is not betrothed, or a man entice a woman that's not betrothed, you entice her. You then chopped up, hey shorty, how you doing? You looking amazing today. I was wondering if I could take you out, now you entice her. Now she's like, oh, she didn't give you the number. She's like, yeah, brother, yeah, I would love to go out with you, see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You then entice her. Keep going.
And lie with her.
And lie with her. Okay? And lie with her. Like I told you, that's another one of our phrases for sex in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? We say lie with her and different things like that. All right? And if he entice a maid, now you entice her, y'all done went out, y'all done kicking it. And now she like, you know what? Hey, I'm ready to spend my life with this brother. I'm willing to spend you should be ready to spend your life with a brother if you're willing to commit an act that would allow this brother to kill you or make you stuck with him forever with a child. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to trust the brother that much to lay with him and he can kill you with that act, or he can bring life into the world with you with that act, you should be ready to spend the rest of your life with that brother if you trust him that much. If you trust him with your life. You know what I'm saying? If you trust the brother with your life, you should trust him, and it's really common sense. But the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He has confused you into thinking something different. All right? Let's keep going, brother.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Right. You lay with that woman, you let me, hey, this is it. Yeah, I let him know all this. You lay with me, that's it, forever. That's what marriage is. You get in these classes, you get in this truth, because you lay with me, man, that's marriage. I never leave you. I will never, beat you. I will never become a disgusting crackhead. I will never sleep with whores. I will never do none of these things. I will love you all the days of my life. All right? And that's what's going to happen. This is not just about no damn sex. I'm not weak like that, where I just want sex. You know what I mean? I've had enough sex in my life when I was in the world. At this point, I'm trying to build a nation. And I can't do that with a sister that wants to go blow rods on the weekends. I can't do that with a sister that wants to be high out of her mind off Percocets and Mollies and Next pills and weed. I can't do that with you. I can't do that with I can't have a child with a sister who wants to poison her body with pork and shrimp, crab, and lobster. I don't want to put a baby in you. All right? It gets real deep. Right. All right? So, you should surely endow her to be your wife. All right, so that's another one of those, man. Just in case you know you thought you was thinking differently about what sex is according to these scriptures. But we're gonna get into the interracial marriage thing. Let's grab Deuteronomy 7:3. You know what I'm saying? If you was watched the other class before this, you would see that this was one of the precepts that we had to go through to show you that, you know, one of the brothers, you know, brothers who fall weak under women. You know what I'm saying? Because they decide to sleep with heathens and things like that. All right? So let's get it, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son,
right? Nor
his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
So you should not make marriages with them. We just went in the scriptures, found out that marriage was sex. You should not be having sex with white women. You should not be having sex with Asians, Africans, anybody that is not on that 12 tribes chart, man.
Right.
Do not lay with them. We have the best women on the earth. Let them, the scriptures say, do not go, Proverbs 3:31 says, choose none of their ways. Don't envy the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Don't envy them for their disgusting white women. Let them have them dogs, man. Let them stay over there and bask in their fleas all day by their lonesome. You know what I mean? Don't give them none of your melanin. You giving them your glory. Let them continue to catch cancer from the sun. Don't help them, you know what I'm saying, and make them great. You know what I'm saying? Let us keep our glory for ourselves. Because they have their glory in these kingdoms. They try to give us none of it. Right. We are only allowed to be their entertainment and their slaves. That's it. All right? So don't let them take your glory, man. Do not lay with these women, man. All right? Keep going. Seven and 3.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Right. Don't give your daughter to them. Let your daughter, teach your daughter that, you know, you will not, you know, so the scriptures say, train up a child in the way that they should go, and they won't depart from it. Train up your child to say, hey, you will not lay with a white man. I will not accept you. I will not accept that heathen. You know what I'm saying? They won't be welcome in my home. You know, put the fear of the Lord in them about that thing. Train them up to know that, you know, that white people are disgustingly ugly. Their skin is ugly, their hair is ugly, their breasts stink. You know, whatever you got to say to them, let them know the heathens are disgusting. Make them, you know, train them up so they know that this is not acceptable. Just like they do with our kids. They train them that black is bad, that dark skin is ugly, that, you know, our natural hair is not cute. That, you know what I'm saying, that's what they do to us. So you got to fight that, you know, you got to fight, what we like to say, you got to fight white supremacy with black supremacy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what you have to do to combat that. You know what I'm saying? You not only tell them that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to date a white woman, but they actually nasty. You know what I'm saying? They give black men diseases. They make you sick when you lay with them. Whatever you got to tell them, you know what I'm saying, to let them know that that's a horrible thing, and the Most High, ultimately, that it is not of the Lord. The Lord said that you should not do it. You will not receive the kingdom of heaven. You will be put to death behind certain things like that, all right? Keep going.
For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
Right, they'll have you running around kissing rocks. You know what I'm saying? Talking about science, talking about we all came from monkeys. You know what I mean? They'll have you running around worshiping the sun, you know, and all type of garbage, man. You know, so that's what will happen. All right? Keep going.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
The Lord is going to destroy you, man. The Lord will bring you down and destroy you. You should see every brother that goes and lay with these Kardashians, man. It's like the blackness gets sucked from their body. They lose all talent, all brain power, all everything.
Right.
Messing with these disgusting heathens, man. These disgusting devils, man. You know what I'm saying? They will kill you suddenly. They will have the Lord mad at you and disgusted by you. You know what I mean? It's a disgusting thing, man. And that's how you should look at them, because that's how the Lord looks at them. This is, you know what I'm saying? That's Deuteronomy 7:3. That's not my words. I didn't make this thing up. All right? Grab Nehemiah 13 and 25. You know what I mean? We cannot be laying with them. You know what I'm saying? We cannot do these things, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't give your son to these daughters. You know what I'm saying? Because they will have them following after other gods, man. They will have them worshiping things and doing things, all kind of garbage. Yeah, they will have them doing all type of homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're into. You know what I'm saying? That why wouldn't it be having your son thinking that it's okay for her to do weird things to him and all this kind of stuff, and before you know it, he got a dress on, talking about his name is Caitlyn. You know what I'm saying? You know, who knows, you know what I'm saying? But you just got to keep them away from it, man. They disgusting people. You know what I'm saying? They destroy everything they touch. Just look at the earth. The water's polluted, the air is polluted, you know, it's not enough food to go around. You know what I'm saying? Everything is destroyed because of these people, man. You know what I'm saying? No food. The food is disgusting. Go ahead.
The boy went from Alex to Alexis.
Alex to Alexis. Shit. Brothers being born with rods and vaginas because they ruining everything. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting, man. Let's get it, bro.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 25. And I contended with them and cursed them and smote certain of them and plucked off their hair and made them swear by God, saying...
Hold on, so Nehemiah, you know what I'm saying, he's one of my favorite prophets,
right,
man.
I know. Right.
You know what I'm saying, Nehemiah, he's one of my favorite, you know, he told, what I said, I remember when I was first coming into the truth and I read that scripture, he was like, on the Sabbath day, they were jumping over that fence. Yeah. They were jumping over the fence to try to come and sell things to the Hebrews, you know, because just like now, we spend money. You know what I'm saying? We spend money. You know, they say we the poorest people, but we $1 billion some dollars come out of the black community, but we ain't got $1 in the black community as far as shopping with each other. You know what I'm saying? All our money goes to the heathen. That's why they milk us so much. But the heathen was trying to do the same thing back then. You know what I'm saying? On the Sabbath, you know, we wasn't buying and selling from nobody. We were just dealing amongst ourselves. And the heathens was jumping over the fence, and Nehemiah told him, you jump over this fence again, I'm going to put hands on you. You know what I mean? And when I seen it, I'm like, what? I had to read it through. I'm like, did he just have to lay hands on you? Yeah. I'm like, man, this book is black. I've never, in all of niggerdom, one pastor never told me that this brother said, I'm going to lay hands. And we say that right now today. I'm going to put my hands on you. I'm going to, what SKYPE said, I'm going to put my paws on you. Paws on you. Paws on you, yeah.
I've never ever seen you act like this.
Right. See, I've never heard a prophet talked about like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a prophet. Hey, he wasn't playing no games though, man. And so when I read it, I'm like, man, that was one of the things that triggered me. Like, man, this is for show black people in these books, man. Right. Ain't no white man that I'm gonna lay hand. That's us. That's our slang. We use it to this day without ever even seeing this. You know, we were saying that. So that just lets you know that it's in us, man. So I digress a little bit, but Nehemiah. So he telling them, you know, Nehemiah didn't play no games. He like, man, I contended with them. You know, I cursed them. What he say? I smoked some of them. I talked to some of them. What he say? I cursed some of them out. You know what I'm saying? I told them, hey man, I'm gonna put you to death. You know what I'm saying? I try to talk to some of them. Try to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And what else he say? He probably pulled out some of their hair. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't playing no games about the Most High, man. Not about keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. We ain't gonna play now. Once this kingdom come back after all this hell we've been going through and are going through right now, when the Most High come back, let us see a faggot. It's good. Let me see it. I'm talking about, man. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be ugly for a faggot in these streets when the Most High come back, when the Yahushua come back, man, and give us. You think you finna be a thief? Come on, man. You think you finna be lying? I'm talking about, I'm gonna slap you so hard if you lie. I'm trying to slap teeth out your mouth. It's gonna be just terrible, man. Like, if the Lord Most High willing, man, like, that's how Nehemiah was feeling. Like, he knew what had happened to us in the past for sinning against the Most High. You know, some of the slaveries that we had went through. So that's why he's doing this. Keep going.
Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves.
Right, so Nehemiah, he went straight to the precept. Like, man, we ain't supposed to be doing these things. I'm finna take, you know what I'm saying, I'm be killing, I will put you to death behind this. You know what I'm saying? Because Nehemiah did not play about the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? About keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. And that's how you should be in your households, you know what I'm saying? That's how you should be with your children, teaching them about not marrying these heathens. Because I know it might look good. You know, they got the good credit, they got the nice cars, you know what I mean? The nice houses, you know, you want to get one of them devils. You know what I'm saying? They will pay you. You know what I'm saying? They will pay you to be with them. But you got to fight that temptation, man. You got to fight against it. Keep going.
Verse 26, did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
Right, he telling them like, man, we already know what happens when we lay with these heathens. It happened to Solomon, you know what I'm saying, the wisest man on the earth, you know what I'm saying? Our kingdom failed, we had everything. And look what happened. All right, keep going.
Yet among many nations was there no king like him.
Right.
Who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin.
Right, did outlandish women cause to sin, man. You know what I'm saying? Even him. So it's like, that's how you know that it's a sin, like to be marrying these women. Like, you know what I'm saying? No interracial marriages, man. It brought down the greatest kingdom ever known on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Marrying outlandish women, marrying heathens, man. Man, I just, like I said, I just don't understand, like, but you know, we are a curious people, I guess, you know, that's what they call stiff-necked. And you know what I'm saying, don't want to listen. You know, like, you know, but we it's seeming like that people would start like it's a shift going on in the earth. I don't know if anybody else paying attention, but everybody's waking up talking about they Israel. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've been hearing what y'all been talking about, man. That is talking about us in the scriptures. Like you know what I'm saying? I've been hearing that so much and having them conversations so much that random brothers, hey man, what's that on your man? I've been hearing about this Israel. Man, y'all be telling the truth. Like, man, I can't get in it right now, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying, I can't stay away from these hoes, but y'all got the truth though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you hear, man. Like, man, I can't stop, you know what I'm saying? I cannot stop, you know, selling these drugs right now. But y'all got the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, it made me think about something that Captain Soccer War said the other day as far as when Christ was tempted and the devil, you know, Satan came to him and told him to turn these rocks into food.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So like, you talking about the topic when we went over the Holy Spirit?
Yeah. He was talking about you can turn these stones into food. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Satan had tempted the Most High with, because he had just fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. He had tested Christ with Salaki. And he had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. He told him, man, you can turn these stones into food. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, our people right now today are being tempted like that, like, you know what I'm saying, to turn stones into food with crack. You know, UGK had a song, a famous song, you know, called Pocket Full of Stones. You know what I'm saying? The Underground King, they had a record, Pocket Full of Stones. You know what I'm saying? And that's what turning stones into food. Turning stones into bread is what the scripture said. Right. You can turn these stones into bread. Right. And that's what he was, you know what I'm saying? Right now we're turning stones into bread. Any brother out there selling crack and heroin, you know, that's what they try to tempt Christ with. You know, turning stones into bread. Turning stones into, you know, that's how we're getting tempted today by Satan, to turn those stones into bread. So it just made me think about that with being tempted by the world and things like that. It was just an amazing point that Captain Soccer War had made, man, and I just wanted to say that again, right. You know, to get it out there, just in case anybody ain't seen that, man. But anyway, keep going, brother.
Verse 27, shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our God in marrying strange wives?
Right, should we do it? So should we just all say, forget it, man, y'all, everybody else is doing it. You know, they got straight, man, let's just do it. You know, it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? Just a woman. But Nehemiah telling them, like, man, this is not what we should be doing. All right, keep going.
And one of the sons of Joiada.
Hold on, no, let's sit on that. Drop that. Grab Proverbs 5 and 17. So like,
Come on.
Shall we have? Yeah, church. Why? Yeah, Proverbs 5 and 17. So Nehemiah wasn't, you know, saying one going, he plucking out hairs, he killing folks all over this marrying, no interracial marriages, because he has seen how marrying heathens has brought down our nation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these brothers who do go, it's like, you know, these basketball players and football players, you know, and all these rappers and entertainers, they get all these millions of dollars and then go get a heathen woman. That money goes right back into the white man's nation. You know what I mean? It's like a ploy again, like, you know, you giving it all back, you know, to right back to them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who you marry. You know what I'm saying? She gets your inheritance when you die. It goes to her. Hopefully she gives it to the kids. You know what I mean? But it goes back to their nation, their family, and you keep their bloodline going, and you keep their people, you know, relevant. Especially if you now, more than likely, your children are going to go get white men. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, you know, your bloodline is going to be bled out of them anyway. You know what I'm saying? After a while. You know what I'm saying? Because usually the man want to go get a woman like his mom, which is a white woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the man going to go do. And a woman, and then how destroyed black man is, you got a young daughter, she's probably going to want to go get a white man. And before you know it, you know, your family don't even look like you no more. You know what I'm saying? Your family has been whitewashed is what they call it. You know what I mean? Let's get it, brother.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 17. Let them be only thine own, and not strangers with thee.
Right. Let them be only your own, man. Marry your own people. You know what I'm saying? The Asians do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know, be with their own people, and it's not looked bad upon. You know what I'm saying? Them Asian. I don't think I've ever saw a black man working in the Asian restaurant. Have y'all ever seen that? A black man and woman working in the Asian restaurant?
Wow.
You know, they don't, right?
No.
I've never seen it, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's not looked frowned upon. They have a Chinatown like in every major city. That they do their own thing and they own, you know what I'm saying? I know our stuff, like you might say, go to our stores, like, oh, it's kind of ghetto, you know, they got to charge a little extra. That's because we get charged extra in the free market for different things, and they want to keep us down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shop with your people anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? If you see her, you know, talk to her sister, you see her got a business she's trying to build up, and it's not as up to par, you know what I'm saying? You feel like she can do something better, give her some advice. Hey, sis, you know, you should make this a little more professional and make people want to come here. I'm a customer. You know, they got that shit, the customers are always right. Like, hey, you know, when I come in, maybe you should greet people at the door. Maybe the sister, this is her first business. You greet people at the door, you know, have things a little more tidy and cleaned up around here, you know, it looks more professional. Talk to the people, you know what I'm saying? Talk to your sisters, tell them how things can be ran better, you know what I'm saying? Don't just, you know, not deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll go to the Asians still after they didn't beat, you know, you hear about Asians beating sisters up in the nail shops.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not professional. But I bet you still going to them Asians. You ain't been on YouTube and Instagram searching up sisters who doing nails. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a sister that's doing nails here in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had her information, but, you know, look her up, man. You know, go get your nails done by her. Forget them Asians, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody selling T-shirts. You go to the Arabs. I'm looking for somebody who sell black tees. So I can stop going to the Arabs for tees. You selling black tees, hit us up, you know what I'm saying? Or something, you know what I'm saying? I'll come and buy the black tees from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's the mindset we should have, dealing with our own people. Shopping with our own people. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep money rotating with us, man. You know what I'm saying? It might help a brother not be, you know, knock you over the head and take your money in the hood next time you walk in late night. You know what I'm saying? So keep going, brother.
Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
Rejoice with who?
The wife of thy youth.
Right, them brothers be having them high school sweethearts, like I was just saying. Them basketball players, you know, you done been with this sister your whole life. She done been with you when you was broke, busted, and disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Now you done get on and got $1 million. Now you gonna kick her to the curb for some disgusting white dog. Come on, man. You don't got no shame, man. Stay with the woman of your youth, man. Keep going.
Let her be as the loving hind in pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times.
Right. Let our people satisfy you. Our women is the best women on the earth. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women are the best women on the earth. If you
That's right.
On their worst day, they better than them disgusting heathens, man. On their worst day. Them heathens is trying to be like our sisters, man. They getting lip injections, butt implants, they getting braids now. They stay in a tanning booth trying to get their skin dark, catching cancer. You know what I mean? You know, don't get it twisted, man. Our sisters are the best things on this planet.
Right.
All right? Keep going.
And be thou ravished always with her love.
Be thou ravished always with her love. You know, stay with your sister, man. Stay with our sisters and allow them to nurture you, allow them to satisfy you all the days of your life, man. All right? Keep going.
And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman?
And why would what?
Why would thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman?
Like, why would you want a strange woman doing strange things, smelling strange, looking strange? Like, it's a disgusting thing, man. It's not right. I don't see what y'all see in them dogs, man. They are disgusting looking creatures, man. They and I heard they smell like dogs when they get wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, salami. You know what I'm saying? You don't want, like, why would you want it? You know what I'm saying? You know, nothing like a sister, man. Keep going.
And embrace the bosom of a stranger.
Why would you want to embrace the bosom of a stranger? Drop that grab in the pocket for here. Grab Tobit 4 and 12.
Come on, Con.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta do better, man. We gotta appreciate the women that we have. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to lay with these women? You shouldn't even want them. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I think that coon, Martin Luther King, come and try to say, hey, you know, maybe we need to integrate with them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the white man's ice is colder than ours. They should let us go to their schools. Like, nah, man. Let us keep our thing. Let us, you know, I know they came through at that time and bombed our cities and tore us down, but we shouldn't have let that break us. We should have just kept moving and kept pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? Because we had great things in Black Wall Street, man. We had our own everything, schools, planes, buses, cabs, you know what I'm saying, doctors, lawyers, you know what I'm saying? We had everything going. That's why they was disgusting like that and came and bombed it. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you always remember, they don't come for you because you're the worst. They come for you because you are the very best. And they know it. You know what I'm saying? There's been too many examples to show them that, you know, when we allow them to have equal playing fields, we get wiped out, a la basketball. Basketball was all white people. They said we weren't smart enough to play basketball. We wasn't good enough to play basketball. They gave us opportunity, gave us equal playing fields, same water, you know what I'm saying? Equal playing fields. You can't barely find a white man in basketball. You know what I mean? They get washed out. Football. Oh, they ain't good enough to play football. You know what I mean? They ain't smart enough to play football. 70%, I believe, is up to 70 or 80% now of the league is all black folks because they gave us an equal playing field, the same medicines, the same doctors, the same opportunity because it was about money at that time. So now everybody got an equal playing field because these owners want to eat everybody. So he gave us equal playing fields, and they made the field green like the earth. Equal playing field on the earth, we take over. So they know there's been too many examples. So they like, look, we let one nigga in baseball. I mean, not baseball, in golf. He then took the whole thing. Look, he became the greatest ever. So, you know, we got to keep this out the black communities. You know what I'm saying? We got to make golf and things like that, you know, too expensive for black people. You know what I'm saying? Hockey and things like that, you know, those things ain't in the hoods. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep that from us. But the bad, you know, because they have too many examples of if we actually give them a chance and let them learn this as children and kids, we would be wiped out of sports. That's where the Winter Olympics come from. Who can slide down this hill the fastest? Because they have no relevance in blacks in sports no more. So now they got who can skate on this ice and twirl around the best? You know what I'm saying? Who can, you know, it's ridiculous, man. The Winter Olympics, man, to see how pointless, like they have no talent. And so they have to talk about who can slide down this hill the fastest in the ski. You know what I'm saying? Like, on this sled, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at some of the Winter Olympics, man, like this is some of the most pointless sports, man, ever. Like there's no talent needed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, they've seen too many examples of us, you know, doing our own thing, building ourselves up, being amongst ourselves. We become too great. You know what I'm saying? We wipe them out. That's why they will never give us an equal playing field on the earth willingly, because if they gave us equal job opportunities, equal schooling opportunities, equal things, we will take over the whole earth. It's been proven in too many of their experiments. All right? So we'll take it all over, man. So, Greg, do you got that scripture?
Come on.
All right, let's get it.
Ruth chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of God. Keep going.
In the law that endureth forever.
That what?
That endureth forever.
Forever, man. This is not done away with. The law is not done away with. Christ did not die so you can go sleep with heathens. That's not what happened. It's like Christ did not die so you can sleep with whores. Christ did not die so you can go lay down with men as men and lay down with women as women. Christ didn't die for that, man. Keep going.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All that what?
All that keep it shall come to life.
That's how you live. You know what I'm saying? People be in the clubs doing all the time about this is life. No. Living your life according to the scriptures of the Most High, that's what life is. That's how you get real life. That's how you are really living when you're keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. All right, keep going.
But such as leave it shall die.
Such as leave it shall what?
Die.
You shall die, man. You will die laying down with them heathens. You will die selling them drugs. You will die. You know what I'm saying? Eating those disgusting, unlawful foods with heart disease and blood disease and diabetes, and you know, you're gonna die if you allow these disgusting pastors to teach you that the law is done away with. All right. They teach you that most of the laws is done away with because they keep tithes. They keep the law. They make sure they keep that law of the tithes. All right. But all the other ones is done away with. But that money, we need that. We don't need that about you. All right. Keep going. That's it on that?
Okay.
All right. Grab Deuteronomy 22 and 28. You know what I mean? So we got to, you know what I'm saying? Let's just get back, man. Let's just get back to who we are. I wanted to grab I had missed this scripture earlier, just for the brothers who in the beginning who still don't believe that sex is marriage. This is another one of the sex is marriage scripture that's in the Bible. All right, that I meant to get earlier. So let's get it.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 28.
That's right.
If a man find a damsel.
If a man find a damsel, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that heard of the damsel in distress, you know, they have that a lot in the superhero movie. But if you find a young woman, keep going, a woman.
That is a virgin.
Now, so if you find a woman that is a virgin, all right, virgin in the Hebrew, it means a woman of marriageable age. It doesn't mean a woman that didn't have sex. All right, it just means a woman of marriageable age. All right, when you look things up, that's why the Christian church goes off talking about Mary was a virgin. She had never had sex, and Christ was made by an angel. When you don't understand the scripture, that's how you go off. All right, but I digress a bit. That's another class, but we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Which is not betrothed. And lay hold on her.
Which is not betrothed, again, which is not promised to somebody else, and lay hold on her. Keep going.
And lie with her.
So the other time they said lay hold on her was like, no, they said entice her. You know what I'm saying? Entice her. Now they saying lay hold on her. And you know, hey, I got her. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's our slang. Hey man, you might not have sex. Hey man, I just got her. You know what I'm saying? You go chop a girl up and you get her number, you got her smiling and laughing. And you see she done gave you that look like, hey, you know that, hey, I got her. She smiled. You know what I'm saying? And all the brothers know, hey, the brother, he done claimed her, that's his. You know what I'm saying? Until further notice. All right? And keep going.
And lie with her, and they be found.
And they lie with her, and they be found. Keep going.
Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver.
Right, he should keep our customs and traditions. You go, because that woman belongs to that man. Really, you were supposed to go to her father first before you lied with her. Right. But if you didn't do it the proper way, you know what I'm saying, you still do, hey man, I didn't do it the proper way. I lay with your daughter, here you go, these 50 shekels of silver, Salakia for not doing that the proper way. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days.
Right, so he has humbled her. You know what I'm saying? So you sitting out here and don't think so you can humble a woman and you know, by laying with her sexually, you know what I'm saying, about having intercourse, or if you out there, you know what I'm saying, you know, then they have what they call it oral sex. You know what I'm saying? That's humbling her as well. Don't think you can get around it. That's sex as well. You have humbled. That's you humbling the woman. What you gonna do? You gonna put your rod in the broad mouth and turn her over to your brother? That's what, oh, you know, I don't want her no more. You know, we ain't get married, you know, she just blew my rod, but you can have her, brother. That's what you gonna do to your brother? Stop being simple, man. You know that good and well it's not okay for you to be letting women blow your rod talking about that's not marriage. So, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, that's all you're doing. Is that, would you want that? That's what you want for your brother? To a woman, you just snatched your rod out of her mouth, you're gonna go give it to your brother to kiss all on. No, that is your wife, man. You have humbled that woman. All right? Stop being weak. Stop being so lustful, and just lay with, get with the woman that you're gonna be with. If you lay with her, that's your woman, man. Like I said, if she's good enough for you to lay with her and put your face all in her vagina and you let her blow all on your rod, you should, you know, she should be good enough for you. Because like I said, you are still rich and you can still catch diseases from the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't be deceived. You know what I'm saying? You are being lustful and weak, all right? What kind of man would do that to his own brother? Give a brother a woman that you didn't lay with like that. Then you know, kissing all on a woman, doing all these things where they ain't gonna turn her over to your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just be an honorable person, man. All right? That's it on that, right?
Come on.
All right. Grab Hebrews 13 and 4. You know what I'm saying? That's because there's a lot of groups out there that teaching, that's running around teaching brothers that you can lay with you can let a woman give you some head, and that's not your wife. Kind of disgusting thing is that. What kind of horrible thing is that to do to your brothers, man? You just ran around sticking your rod in every woman's mouth, talking about, yeah, you can have her, bro. You know, that's yours now. I don't want her. Well, you are a wicked brother, man. You need to repent.
It's 10 minutes left.
That's good.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Hold on. That's 13 and 4. Oh, dang. I did say. Yeah, Hebrews. I'm like, sloppy. Read that again.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Marriage is honorable, man. You know, marriage is an honorable thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Marry a woman. It's not nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? If you being a righteous husband and you allowing the Most High to be over your house and you living according to the laws, statutes, and the commandments, it can be an honorable thing, man. All right, keep going.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
No, read it from the top again.
Come on. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers.
Oh, in the bed undefiled. So, you know what I'm saying? Brothers running around talking about what you can do with your woman in the bedroom. The bedroom is undefiled, man. You can do what you want to do with your woman in the bedroom. All right? Now, what you can't do, you can't be bringing animals into the bedroom talking about the bed is undefiled. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Don't be simpletons, man. They said, you know, the marriage bed is not for the animal. It's for you and your wife. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to find any way to be disgusting, man.
So like what happens is too in the scriptures, it says that if you have sex with a beast, you get killed and the beast get killed.
And the beast get killed, right?
The beast that got raped. The beast that got, you know, raped and lost his animal humanity, whatever you call it. The beast get killed too.
Oh, man. And you don't even know what to say. I don't know what it is.
It's called bestiality, right?
What happened to me? It's horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know, that you can't bring, if a woman ain't supposed to lay with another woman, you cannot bring another woman into your bed and say, man, the bed's not defiled. A woman should not lay with a woman like mankind, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's you can't do that. You cannot do it. Stop trying to find ways to be disgusting, man. Go get you another wife, have you in another bed, and you know, and be separate and do things the proper way. Women ain't supposed to uncover a woman's nakedness. You know, and different things like that. That's how you know it's not okay to be running around having threesomes. Trust me, man. Coming in the truth first, when I first came in, I was trying to find ways around that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? just being honest, like, because I was in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sure? You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to find a way. But these scriptures will let you know, man. Like, yeah, this is a disgusting thing to be trying to practice, man. All right? Keep going.
But whoremongers
But whoremongers, the brothers who run around sleeping with all the hoes, run around shoving your rib penis in women's mouth, talking about that ain't your wife. Keep going.
and adulterers, God will judge.
And adulterers. You know what I'm saying? Adulterers, you running around sleeping with other men's wives, or you running around sleeping with other men and you have a husband. God will what?
Judge.
God will judge. And judging is not God going to say, you know what, that wasn't nice. That wasn't nice that you slept with that man's wife. That wasn't nice. Okay? That wasn't nice that you did that. You know, God is not going to say that. You know what how God's going to judge you? He's going to put you to death. That's how he's going to judge you. All right? Let's sit on that.
Calm.
Grab Matthew 10 and 5. And Shalom, Lord Christ. You know what I'm saying? Matthew's 10 and 5, and we'll wrap it up with this one.
Calm.
You got 5.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Go not into the way of the Gentile. That means go not into their women either. You know what I'm saying? Don't go into none of their ways. Celebrate none of their holidays. You know what I'm saying? If you was running around and green this past St. Patrick's Day, you are a homosexual, because St. Patrick was a homosexual and you are supporting that. And that's just what you do. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't run around here, teaching your kids lies, talking about some white man is coming down the chimney giving them gifts. The white man ain't never gave a black man nothing but disease. Okay? All right, so don't disease and slavery and all type of manner of wickedness and pain. All right? Tell your children the truth. All right? Do not go into the ways. And this is what the Most High said. I mean, what Yahushua said to the people, man. Keep going.
And into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Enter ye not. You know what I'm saying? Do not go into none of them heathens, none of them disgusting dogs. Enter ye not. Do not go into none of them devils. None of that, man. Enter ye not. But do what?
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Go who?
The lost sheep of the house of Israel.
The lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's who you're supposed to be going to. That's who you're supposed to be laying with. Like I told you, man, the black, Hispanic, and Native women are the best women on the planet, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you even want a disgusting dog-eating Asian, a nasty African, a disgusting devil? Like I said, they're disgusting looking. It's horrible, man. They stink, all of that. And teach your kids that. Teach your child that, you will be making a shame of this family. You won't be with your disgusting heathen woman, will not be welcome at the house. She cannot, you know what I'm saying? It will be horrible for her. So don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Or him, or either way. You don't do neither one of those things, man. All right? But read this next one.
And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
So preach letting them know, man, that the Most High is on the way, man. Our kingdom is coming. There's going to be a time where, I understand that the white man have you in want and need of all things, but it's going to be a time where they're going to be put to death. There's going to be a time when they're going to be in want and need of all things. There's going to be a time when they're going to be serving you. All you got to do is stay strong. Don't start selling out, you know what I'm saying, cooning with the white man, laying with his women, or none of those things, man. Stay strong, stay with your people, you know what I mean? And the kingdom of heaven will be yours. Hey, shalom. Shalom. All right? The kingdom of heaven will be yours, man. All you got to do is stay strong, stay diligent. All right? Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. And like you said, you seek first the kingdom of heaven and everything will be added on to you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So stay strong. With that, shalom. Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar. Alathan Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters, man. All right.
Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, this is Captain Rottazar of the I.S.U.P.K down here in Atlanta, Georgia, inviting you to the I.S.U.P.K's 49th annual Passover. You understand? Passover this year will be held on March 30th at the Roosevelt Ballroom. It's the 2nd Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York. We inviting all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to this year's Passover in the spirit of brotherhood. That's what the Passover is about. That's what the I.S.U.P.K is about. It's brotherhood. You understand? Me personally, I'm going to be bringing all of Atlanta, Georgia. Captain Mawakwa will be bringing out Chicago. Captain Gaddaha will be bringing out all of California. You understand? And we're going to get it in. We're going to get it in the spirit of brotherhood. And in the spirit of brotherhood, you understand? You can't fit the bill. You understand? Passover is $200 per person, per family. If you cannot fit that bill, Commander GEN.YAHANNA will pay it for you. If you need help with transportation, Commander GEN.YAHANNA will pay that for you. You understand? Just contact your nearest camp leader or your captain in your city. You understand? Like I said, I got Officer Yamayan here with me. I got Officer Tazahad, Officer Abaria. You understand? And we're going to be bringing all of Atlanta, all of Georgia to this year's Passover.
Come join us March 30th at sundown. All Israel is invited for the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commander General Yahanna and the I.S.U.P.K. So you better not miss it. Shalom.